Hello everyone, welcome back to another Roblox scripting tutorial. And today we're doing another Roblox tutorial. And before we start, please go check out my latest video. It's hiring Roblox scripters, because I'm making a new game. It's going to be an open world game. It's going to be so good. So you can see, okay. So I'm hiring scripters, and as you see already someone's up for hire, so I'll check them out in a second. So what I'm doing, I'm making a game, and I'm currently hiring some scripters, because if you go into my group, I've currently got 4 builders. Shout out to these guys, really cool people. So yeah, this guy is really nice, I like him, and that's my brother and that's his friend. So yeah, so I've got a bunch of builders, but I need some scripters. So please join video, I'll leave it in the description, and okay, let's get into the video. Alright, self-promotion. Anyway, so today we are focusing on parameters. And now, that does sound confusing, and it is a bit, but I'll teach you through it, and I'll show you how you can use it, and it's very useful. You need parameters in the future. So, we're going to insert a script, and if you haven't watched my functions video, please watch that, because to understand parameters, you also have to know how to make functions, because parameters, you use them in functions, they're like variables and stuff, so I'll leave that in the description as well. I'll leave everything you need. So, first off, okay, let's make a function. So let's make a function, and we're going to call it, let's say parameter, right? Sorry, parameter. Or you actually call it anything you want. Let's just call it script. So now this is a function, and everything that's inside of here will be ran if we call the function. So let's say we'll do print scripting is fun. And then we call the function with scripting here. Oh, sorry. Scripting. And now if we run our game, scripting is fun. But basically what you can do with parameters is everything, you see this open and close bracket, everything inside of here is a parameter. So everything in here is a parameter basically. That's what it is. That's why if you see a function, that's why it's close open, that's why it's not like close only, because you put something in here. So with these parameters, you can put anything you want. So let's first call it para1. So that's our first parameter there. And you can print it, but the problem is, if you print it like this, just para1, it's going to print out nothing basically, because para1 is nothing. So how do you set it to something, like how do you set it to a string, or how do you set it to a value basically? Because this right here, para1 has no value, it's nothing. So to give it a value, let's give it a number. So we type scripting with our brackets, and inside of here, you're going to write what you want to assign to it. Let's say I type 5. If this is 5, this is para1. So if we print para1, it prints 5. So basically, this is this, because you're setting, it goes in order, so you set this to this. If you want multiple, let's say para2, para3, then, if I want to print all this out, so if I print para2, print para3. If we do this again, it will only print 5 and nil. This is because again it's nothing. So we're going to do comma 10, comma 5. Basically, as you can see here, this is script. This is the function, and in order para1, para2, para3. So if we print this out, we print 5, 10, 5. That is amazing. So if you really wanted to, you could do this. Print para1 plus para2 plus para, or like minus para3. And then basically, it's going to be 5 plus 10, take away 5, which is 10. I hope you guys get it, because this is equal to this 10 is equal to 2, and this 5 is equal to 3, because it goes in order basically. And you're calling the function at the same time. And now I'll show you why do you need parameters. There's a good use for it. Let's say you can actually, I don't know if I can show you this because it's about instances and I haven't taught you instances yet. Okay, yeah, actually I can do it without instances. Let's say there's a part here. Let's say I want to anchor it with a script. All I can do, I can just anchor it like script.parent.anchored equals to true, right? And it'll be anchored. But you can make a function and a parameter out of this. So we're gonna go You can do local function, but I actually don't know function. So yeah, let's do local function. Or yeah, local function. So you can do local. Actually, nah. Function. Let's say part anchored. Then do space. Then inside of this parameter, we're gonna put anchored, and we're gonna do. First, gonna define our part with variables, which I made a video on that. So yeah, part is equal to script.parent, and what we're gonna do is part dot anchored is equal to, instead of true, we're gonna write is equal to anchored. And if we call this function, nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna be anchored. So I click on it. It's not anchored because again, anchored is nil. So what we're gonna write in here is true, because this true here is equal to anchored. So that means anchored is equal to true. So part.anchored is equal to anchored, which is true. And as you can see here, the anchored is ticked. That's because anchored is equal to true, because before we put this parameter here, this was nil, but so we set it to true, and it's like that. And you can do it with many things. You can do it with can collide if you want to. Can collide, not pairs. Part.can collide is equal to can collide, and we can do, let's say, you do false. You can do true, but I do false. So now it's can collide is false and anchored is true. If we click here, can collide is false. So you can walk through. Basically, what it means you can walk through the part now. So if it's confusing, please ask me in the comments. And before you do that, rewatch the video. But if it's still confusing, please ask me in the comments and I'll answer. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed that. I won't be able to make more. I'll try to make scripting videos, but like I said, I'm working on my game. So please, I'll give a link to this group here. So I'm not really looking for builders, I'm looking for scripters, and that's what I'm doing. So please, if any of you watch the video in the description. It will teach you like how to become it, and like you don't have to be an advanced scripter for it, so it's all good. So yeah, please watch that. You'll get hired and you get paid as well, so that's a good thing with zero funds. But anyway, this is the end of the video. Please like the video, turn on the bell to see more scripting videos and updates on my game, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!